Yeah, you already know what it is. Lethal Talent 24, dive bombing at you with some Eagles content. Let's go. First off, let me get a shout out to the Giants and their fan base. They came into the game like they had a game plan and that they knew what the Eagles' weaknesses were, and they exploited those weaknesses, and they got their first win in 8 years against us. So I mean, it was about time. But like this, really. First of all, Malik Jackson, I hope you're not here next year. I hope you're not here next year. Let me just say that penalty on you was inexcusable. You knew we were about to get the ball back, and you decided to headbutt someone like you just think that you the only one on the team, and you playing like it affects you. I mean, I know we're down by 10 points. I know it doesn't look like we're coming back, but at least you can get the offense on the field to try something. And you ruined that chance for us. So I hope you're not on the team next year. I'm just saying that. And another person that I have a qualm with. Matter of fact, there's a lot of people I have a qualm with. Carson Wentz did his best. He protected the ball. But he looked dialed back. He looked like he was being conservative, real conservative. We got no help from our wide receivers really all the game. Fulgham was nowhere to be found. Jeffrey he had one target maybe and didn't get a catch. Not open. Rager couldn't get separation from Bradbury. Not all that much. Carson Wentz is still making decisions, questionable decisions. But where I really just want to dive in, and I want to shine a light on that atrocious offensive line play. That was probably the worst I've seen since the Bengals game. It was terrible. And credit to the Giants defensive line. They came in. They acted like they wanted to play. And nothing to say against our defensive line. They did their thing. They did their best, you know what I'm saying? But ultimately it wasn't good enough. But our offensive line was just absolutely horrid. Jason Kelce, with the amount of bad snaps he had today, with Jalen Hurts in there, and with Carson Wentz, all those bad snaps, that's inexcusable. You are a almost 11-year veteran? And you making mistakes like that? Jason Kelce seems to he goes through these periods where he has one game where he has just nothing but bad snaps. I don't know if it was the field. I don't know if it's him. But I know one thing. You can't do that. Can't do it. It's unacceptable. And you have, the Giants winning 27-17. I mean, we lost by 10 points. And I mean, our coach, Doug Peterson, he's not doing us any favors. He's not. He's making a lot of questionable calls. And I don't understand why. What happened? He's nothing. He's nothing by himself. He needs a lot of football minds around him. And honestly, if we had Frank Reich, we would not be struggling like this. I knew that from 2017. Even 2016, but 2017 was definitely Frank's time to shine working with Doug Peterson, and we've been limping along ever since. It's not just because of injuries. It's not just because, Carson Wentz is, injured or playing badly. It's really because of the coaching. I mean, if you look at Jim Schwartz, it's all the same stuff. We brought over Darius Slay, and Darius Slay's been doing great as far as coverage. But when we needed a big play from him, he wasn't there. He gave up a big play. Nickel Roby-Coleman, I don't want to see him on this team next year at all either. I'm done with him. Avonte Maddox needs to be put in the slot. Get him out from the outside He's done. Get somebody that can play that position and play it better than him. Because he's done. How do we keep getting better on paper but looking worse out on the field? I think the misconception is that we're a good team and we're not. We're not. We're not better than the Giants. We're not better than the Washington football team. We're not better than the Dallas Cowboys with Andy Dalton. We're not. We're not that. Everybody in the East has an opportunity to run away with the division or be ahead in the division. I think that's what a lot of people are misunderstanding. You keep going in saying, well, we could beat this team, we could beat this team, we could beat this team, we're better than this team. We're not. We're not. And I need people, I need people to quit acting like we are. We are a struggling football team. We're a football team that's limping in a bad division, and that is the only reason why we are still in the playoff hunt. If we were in the West or any other division, we wouldn't be even in the conversation. Wouldn't even be in the conversation. So I'm tired of this team. I'm tired of the same look. I'm tired of the same mistakes, these mental breakdowns. Miles Sanders, how do you go from catching a football, that's laserly thrown to you in 2019 against the Washington football team? Great catch. And then you basically dropped 3 passes. I don't care if they were at his knees or whatever. His hands hit him. The ball hit his hands. He should be catching it. Period. I don't understand what the mental lapse is. You had a bye week, everything to get right, and it seems like everybody's still on vacation. So you know what? If you want to stay on vacation, you go ahead and do that. But all of us, the Eagles fans that want to see you do well, that are begging for you to win some games, especially against teams that you are pretty much equal to, and you go out and you lay an egg like that. We want the coaching to be better. We want the defensive coaching. We want the offensive coaching to be better. We want somebody else to be calling plays. Not Doug Peterson, because Doug Peterson, you've proven that you can't do it. Not since Frank Reich has left. You have not been able to get this team to a point to where we are moving the ball on a consistent basis. We're always struggling. And then you go ahead and make bonehead decisions. And Jim Schwartz doing the same thing, playing off coverage, letting these wide receivers run underneath. And these quarterbacks are smart. They're taking the underneath stuff. Moving the change. And then for us to not even be able to stop the run, I can't even tell you. Yeah, it did get better, but I can't even tell you how our defense that's known for stopping the run just got gashed this whole game. It's going to be a long road, Eagles fans. It's going to be a long, long road. It's going to be a long, long 8 games, man. Well, 7 now. There's 7 left. We just going to have to stick with it, but at the end of the day, man, this doesn't look like good football. We're not a good football team right now. And, yeah, we can always look for the best and stuff, and that's cool and all, but we can't be fooling ourselves. We can't be lying to ourselves. We don't look good. We aren't good. And until things change, that's the way it's going to understand it. But anyway, you guys let me know how you feel about this game in the comments below. You know, who was the player that most disappointed you? Who was the player that gave you some hope and that you were positive on? You let me know. How do you feel about Carson Wentz? What do you think about Jason Kelce and his play? You know, how do you feel about the defense? You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments below what you think about the game. Other than that, guys, that's all I got. But you know what I always say. You keep your talent sharp and you go Birds. All right? I know it's rough, guys, but we gotta hang through it, man. So I'm gonna just leave this off with a chant. EAGLES, Eagles, and that's what's up. You guys take it easy. Peace. Every time they put me in a battle, I'm lethal. Nigga too sweet and low, you ain't equal. Shut 'em down.